Hi everyone, it's Aparna and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Geminis. How are you, my darling twins, the twins of the zodiac? This is a general card reading. Not all the messages are going to resonate with you, but if it does, my God, half your deck fell out. I'm going to put it all back. You really want to talk, right, Geminis? And this is so much your energies because I know how Geminis are. They love to chat. So if this reading resonates with you, just claim it. And of course, if it confuses you, then it means you are probably not in your sun sign. You may have to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Venus is very important when it comes to matters regarding love. So just go ahead and please check all those signs out. And how are you feeling today? How's everyone doing today? My goodness, the planet that rules you, Geminis, is retrograde, right? So you must be feeling that complete confusion going on in your mind. Don't worry about it. 2 more days. And then Mercury, your cards are just flying. Mercury is going to be moving. Let me just pick that card up. 1 minute. Okay. All right. So we have a sip of my coffee. Cheers, Geminis. Okay. Shall we start? Let me show you the first few cards I have for you. The first card is the High Priestess. High Priestess is such a beautiful card to start with. She's the moon goddess. Of course, it's a very, very feminine energy. Anything that is connected with the moon is always a very, very feminine, somebody who is intuitive, somebody who trusts her inner knowing. She's the moon goddess. She wears a beautiful crescent of the moon on her forehead. It's like she is receiving information. This could be even spiritual wisdom. This could be esoteric knowledge, knowledge about the occult, intuitive knowledge. This could also mean if there was any previously hidden information, it's coming to light. I also have a strong feeling that some of you, my darling gems, could be receiving messages in your sleep, in your dream state. You could also be connecting or deciding to consult somebody who has esoteric knowledge. It could be a astrologer, a tarot card reader, an energy healer. Well, you're sitting here listening to me, so this could be that. It could also mean that your psychic abilities are blossoming, and your inner knowing is telling you to listen to the voice within. This has a lot of meaning, the High Priestess, and it's a very, very beautiful energy to start with. Show you what your next card is. 5 of Wands. Now, wands for me are your passion. They're what your desires. It's fire. It's pure fire. It's a very, very fiery energy. Like we started with the High Priestess, which is water, of course, which for me is very, very Pisces, But then we have a very strong fire energy. And 5 is usually, always a number of conflict, a number of imbalance. Two people are fighting here. Each person there's a tug of war going on, whether it's in your mind or in your surroundings, gems. There is a kind of tug of war. And the 5 of Wands is, if I look at it at the lower energy, it is disagreements, arguments. I am right, you are wrong. People constantly fighting or battling with each other. But the higher vibration could be competition, which is, necessary competition to succeed. Like they say, what can we say? Sometimes when you have healthy competition, it could also mean that I'm not going to call this healthy or unhealthy or, in a negative way yet until I pick a few more cards. So 4 of Cups. This is a card of boredom for me. So you have fire so far in your energy gems. You have water. And this is again cups. This is again your emotions. So 4 of Cups is feeling a sense of loss. It's feeling a sense of you've lost an opportunity. It's also a it's also it also gives me a feeling that you're really um, feeling depressed about some particular thing that has happened. Self-absorption is like you are only obsessed with something that is not working. For me, this also looks like boredom. You're bored. You seem to be at a stalemate in something. And for me, Geminis are, they love to talk, to have things going on, and they're such good multitaskers. I have to say this. There's no other sign who's such a fantastic multitasker as the Geminis. And here this shows me that there is some kind of a depression, self absorption, complete focus on just your emotions or on your emotional loss that you feel you have. These cups are still standing, but there is something that has not gone your way. You feel you've missed an opportunity, whether it's in a workplace, you maybe missed a promotion that you thought you deserved. You know, you thought you put in a lot of your efforts and you didn't get it. Is there a tug of war going on between you and somebody else at your workplace? Um, I'm going to ask, of course, a few more questions to understand if this is about love or if this is about, job or business, but there's some kind of a tug of war that is going on. I'm better, you're better. I'm better, you're better. It's like a continuous battle. You just feel that there's so much of fire here. Look, my darling gems, there's so much of fire, anger, passion, and you're feeling like you've missed out an opportunity. You've missed out a chance. But if you look just behind you, divine is showing you, look behind. There is something else that I have for you, but you are focused on what you think is not working for you right now. You feel unhappy. There is a tremendous sense of unhappiness. Look at this card. So I'm going to take my other deck, which is the Situations Tarot deck. This has very simple messages. So I'm going to just ask a few questions about what this missed opportunity is about. Right. I'm just going to move these cards because my whole laptop is flooded with cards and I find it difficult to look. So, all right. Okay. So I'm going to show you the three cards that have come out. Okay. So, first card is Twin Flames, the one mirrored souls pledged. This is, of course, talking about love. This is talking about love. I mean, twin flames, mirrored souls, is you mirroring someone. Uh, when you are a twin flame, it's almost like one soul splits and you arrive on this dimension and you start living your life, but you always feel a sense of lack. Very interesting. Are you missing someone very, very dearly? And even though you have things in your life to focus on, you have your focus is on something that you're lacking or you're missing. So this card tells me that this is definitely about love. And the one, do you think you have lost an opportunity with somebody that you thought was your twin flame, who was pledged to you in another lifetime? The reason I say that this is about love is because, again, you have focused. You are just focused on this. You are not paying attention anything else. Your focus is on something or a feeling of loss. And the high priestess, which is your intuition, is kicking in to tell you that you may miss an opportunity to unite with your twin flame. Look, I know this is a very, very particular message, and this may not be for all of you, but I'm going to give you as many storylines as I get. But this is the strongest message that I'm getting right now, my darling gems, is that you have some kind of an inner feeling that you may lose an opportunity with your twin flame. And the high priestess coming out as the first card is telling me that you have an inner knowing about this individual. I don't know if you've met this person. But this card also tells me focused eyes for you, fascinated and watching. Either you are stalking someone, someone is stalking you. Look at this. They have eyes only for you. If I read this another way, have you recently found out some information? Because see, the high priestess is also hidden information coming out, which has forced you to focus on someone. Have you been waiting for someone to be single? I don't know why these messages are coming out like this. This is so different. Have you been waiting for someone to be single because you are convinced that they are your twin flame? Have you been trying to find out information about them? And you are scared that you might lose an opportunity because some information has come out, or your intuition is guiding you that you may lose an opportunity with someone. Look, I'm going to ask for some more cards. And, this coming together, also, this could be you fighting with yourself. Look, this is the Gemini card. So that's the two of you, your heart and your mind. My God, this is such a specific message, my darling Geminis. You are the sign of the twins, right? Are you trying to fight the heart and the mind? Are you trying to have a battle between the two? There's a tug of war. Should I go ahead? Should I approach this individual or should I hold back? Look, like I said, this is a very, very, very different message. And I don't know. I want to take my other. This is going to resonate with all of you. And again, my deck fell down. 1 second. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for this. Said, maybe, sometimes when the messages are so specific, like I said, this may not apply to half of you all, but this message is for someone. I know that. And it almost seems like the universe is not allowing me to deliver this message to you. And we try again. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Please help me deliver a clear message to my darling Geminis, angels, my ascended master. Okay. I'm going to ask for one more. Geminis, I'm going to show you. Yes, this is about love. This is about love. This is I don't know why I'm feeling emotional. This is definitely a card about a twin flame that you're obsessed with, that you've tried, you've been waiting for a long time for this union. And Two of Cups is a spark between two people. And I think the spark has look at this, is also a spark. This is romance at all levels. A romance, a love that has, what can I say, exceeded? I don't know if I'm using the right word. All dimensions. This is an dimensional love, like you call an intergalactic. This is an interdimensional love. You have been one. And, the word pledged, it's like you're pledged to each other. It's like, how you reserve someone for yourself. And you've arrived here in this dimension and you've felt each other's presence, but I don't think you've met each other, or maybe you have just recently got some kind of an inkling as to who this person can be. You felt their presence in your life, or they've just arrived around you. I have a very strong feeling that you You know this individual. You've somehow, your intuition has kicked in and told you about your twin flame, and you're afraid you may lose a chance. You're afraid you may lose a chance with them. You're fighting a battle between your heart and your mind, whether you should reach out to this person or no. And this is your twin flame, my darlings. You have pledged yourself to this person, this lifetime, and many more beyond. You know this individual, like I always say, um, our bodies are different, right? In this life, but our souls, they recognize each other. You recognize this individual, and you are in a battle of whether you should go ahead and contact them or no. Now, I'm going to show you the next card. That card gives me a lot of hope because it is the card of temperance. This is the card of tempering something, of controlling your emotions, of bringing something into balance. This is also my card of Archangel Michael. He's here. And he's blessing you. I'm misreading, my darling Geminis. Temperance is, of course, a major arcana. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. Temperance tells me about you bringing something into balance. Uh, for me, the temperance is also, also very, very. For me, this is Archangel Michael. I'll be direct with you, and this is a Sagittarius card. It's about balance and moderation. It's about blending different things. Like, as you can see, he's mixing fire, he's mixing water, he's mixing stuff that cannot be mixed. He's mixing the elements to create, what can I say? He's trying to create something out of things which cannot be mixed. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling that this is about divine timing too. And it is a card of patience. Archangel Michael coming here along with this, the Two of Cups, the twin flames. He is asking you to have patience. He knows this is your twin flame, your soulmate. He knows it. And he is telling you that everything is in divine timing. He is taking charge of the situation. You just need to give it to him. This battle that you're going through with your heart and your mind, just temper it. Just have patience. Archangel Michael, like I always say, is in the house. And he's going to help you. This is a very, very specific message for somebody who is missing their twin flame. Another question. Tell me, Archangel Michael. You'll be really surprised when you see these cards. Really, really surprised. So, remember, I told you I feel there's somebody that you've been searching for. Look at this card, searching online, looking for info and records. You have been trying to find someone. You've been stalking someone who you think is your soulmate, your twin flame. And you've been trying to find out information about them. Maybe you happened to come across some information that told you that they were single, that they needed your help. This was either somebody, hidden information came out about them that told you that they were single or that they were in a bad place and they needed you. And you've been trying to find out information about them. You've been trying to look them up online. You've been trying to find out what's up with them. Are they okay? And the next two cards I have for you is somebody is definitely going through some divorce. Somebody is. And I feel that this individual is somebody who was pledged to you. Again, that card of soulmate twin flame is very strong in your reading, my darling Geminis. And maybe you found out that this individual is going through legal battles. And this tells me you are planning a meeting. You're planning a meeting with your twin flame. I know this. Meeting two or more people, discussions and planning. You are planning to meet up and discuss your thoughts and your feelings with them, or maybe just sit with them and talk to them what they're going. But you are definitely thinking about reaching out because you are convinced this is your soulmate. This is your twin flame. So I'm going to ask for another card. I'm going to ask for another card on this. What should you do? What can you expect? Wow. I'll tell you one thing. There has been a death of some situation. Somebody has gone through some kind of an ending in a relationship, and maybe you have found out this information and you are thinking about moving towards them. The Chariot. Okay, the death is a very, very scorpionic card. It is a card of Scorpio, but it's never a literal death. It is a figurative death and a transformation. Somebody's relationship is going through a transformation from being married and committed to being divorced. Somebody is getting single here, and you have found this information out, and you are taking a chance and moving towards them. You are taking a chance. This is about the meeting. It's a card of movement too. This short distance travel. You could be driving to see them. It's a card of Cancer, my darlings. A card of Cancer. So I'm going to ask another question on this. I just want to know. I have a very strong sense that this is your twin flame. A very, very strong sense. This is somebody who is meant to be with you. So, the Justice. We are in the season of Libra. It's a card of Libra. Somebody is going through. Somebody is going through a legal situation for sure. And you are going to move towards this individual. I'm convinced about that. The Chariot card clearly states that. And this, the Wheel of Fortune, this is a big change. It's Jupiter. This is Jupiter in Sagittarius. It is a positive change. If you have felt scared that you might miss out on an opportunity to connect with someone because you have found out some information about them ending a situation in their life, because they are going through some kind of a legal situation, most probably they're going through divorce because where's my Justice card? Where is that card? I want to show you that card too. Because the Justice card is a card of somebody going through some kind of a legal battle. This is going to bring in the wheel. This is going to bring about a big change. This is cyclic changes. This is also risk taking, by the way, Are you going to take a risk and move towards somebody because you're convinced that they are your twin flame? I have a feeling you are. You are. And I'm going to look at the Wheel of Fortune here in a very, very positive light because I don't think this is going to be any kind of negativity for you. Uh, this is unexpected good fortune out of the blue. Out of the blue. You have uncovered some secret about your twin flame, the one that you were waiting for, and you are going to make a move towards them. And I think Archangel Michael coming out here is telling me that he supports you in this, and he's asking you to have patience because maybe some of you have waited for a long time, for this particular news to come out. But it is in divine timing, and you are divinely guided. I'm going to take some cards from my crystal angels, because like I said, this is a very, very specific message, and I am not getting any other message, my darling gems, except this. I am not getting any other message for you. That's fine. Okay. We have three cards. So the first one is called rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite. And your message is be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. I think you have been obsessed with this individual. You've been trying to find so much information about them because you're so scared that you are going to lose an opportunity to be with them. And this has taken a toll on your physical health. And this beautiful angel is telling you to please be gentle with yourself and take care of yourself. Second card I have for you is Moldavite. And your message is unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. You felt like an outcast. This is kind of telling me that you felt not accepted in your current group. You feel like you're an outsider, but it's okay to be different because you are unconventional. And okay, Geminis are pretty unconventional, right? Um, they love, they are, for me, they are people who think out of the box. I mean, their mind, this part of them is so active. So you've always felt like you're an outsider in your group. And it's okay to be different. That's what your angels are telling you. I have one more card for you. And this is Tiger's Eye. Self confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. This is Archangel Michael coming in and telling you he supports you and he is with you. You are supported, my darling Geminis, and your thoughts, feelings are all valid. So I'm going to take Angels of Abundance, this oracle, but I'm going to ask some questions for my gems. Just first card I have for you, moonlighting. Uh, this is, of course, about your career, but it's very interesting that the first card I got for you here was also the moon goddess, right? So we are on point. Moon lighting. Look at this pretty card. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay your bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. My darling Geminis, this is talking about your unconventionality. Do not be afraid to be yourself. There is something different, something out of the box, which I just spoke about, that you are thinking about. This is about your career. So I'm glad there is some message here for you for your career too. Stick with it. Very soon, your dream career is going to take off. The next card I have for you is have courage to ask for and accept help. You have felt like an outcast. I can't stop feeling this, that you have felt like you don't belong. I don't know if this is because you've felt away from people you love or you felt ostracized. You felt a deep sense of loneliness, my darling gems. It's about to change. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. You have reached out to the divine. You have reached out to the divine to help you. Maybe this was a battle for you, wondering whether you should, ask for help because you feel a tremendous sense of missing an opportunity or a loss because you feel like you are not in union with someone who you know is your other half, one that you were pledged to. Ask for help, and you have. And Archangel Michael has stepped in and he's coming in with help. With help. Could I take one more card? And again, this reiterates the same thing, the power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to receive your miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources of love and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance. Wow. God gives you in response to your prayers. My darlings, your intuition is on point. And whatever you're asking about, this situation, this individual, divine guidance is coming in for you with Archangel Michael coming in. He's going to help you unite with this twin flame of yours. I guarantee you that. The only thing which I have for you, which is work related, is if you are thinking of starting something which is out of the box, which is, not a part of your main day job, go ahead and do it because you can start to work on that part time because it's soon going to be taking off. Your career is on the verge of taking off. And as for love, yes, your soulmate is calling you, your twin flame. You feel this longing deep inside your heart and you can't seem to explain it. But it's real. So please believe it, my darling gems. So with this, I'd like to close. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. And I would love it if you would join my YouTube family and be a part of Mistress of Manifestations, M.O.M. Tarot. So with this, I'd like to say goodbye. Until next time, I'll speak to you soon. Bye, Geminis.